Shalom Israel. Once again, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000. As always, Lord willing, this really super quick lesson be edifying, and I will entitle this the announcement of the Motb. I'm sure will be as simple as this as well. Fair use, fair use.
In what's being called Orwellian, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer just announced mandatory digital IDs. Take a look.
And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
British civil rights activist Emily.
So that I'm sure I know plenty of brothers did videos on that. The UK rolling out their digital ID, a mandatory digital ID program. But we can't go over this enough. This because this is the prophecy that will change the game. As far as ushering in the time of Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation. Until this prophecy is fulfilled, World War III can't reach its peak. The thermonuclear missile strikes won't happen. Babylon the Great, which is America, will not be destroyed. Esau, Edom won't be brought out of power. Yahweh Shai the world, and because Jesus Christ will not be able to make his second return, delivering the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, beginning with the 144,000. So as simple as they announced the digital ID system in the UK. It's gonna be the same thing with the implementation of the mark of this beast-like system. All right, the implementation of the making mandatory of, if you want to be a part of this system, you want to continue receiving your benefits and working at your job, you want to identify yourself and be a part of the system, on the grid and not off the grid, then you will have to convert to that micro C-hip implant, and that's the only way you're going to, that digital ID is going to convert and change over to that. So this is Revelation 13:16, and he cause of all, both small and great, he being Esau, Edom, the nation of so-called white man. All right, and more than likely it's going, even though all nations are going to follow suit, with this Motb system, micro C-hip technology, as means of establishing the new world order, more than likely it's going to be launched here in America, Babylon the Great, where that technology was originally created, if I'm not mistaken. And he, cause of all, both small and great, no matter your status in society, rich and poor, no matter your financial status, free and bond, no matter if you in prison or if you are so-called free and out of jail, to receive a mark. The word there in the Greek is charagma, all right, which is something that has to cut into your skin, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. The Neuralink technology is more than likely, the micro C-hip brain implant is more than likely that what's this guy name? Elon Musk is pushing. More than likely is going to be how that, along with the micro C-hip, it's like the grain of rice that they put into your hand. That's all going to work together, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So like he was saying in the video, it's as simple as that. If you want to continue to work, if you want to continue to make business transactions, buying or selling anything, you won't be able to do it save he that had the mark, unless you are implanted with that micro C-hip technology, believe it or not, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. The consequences. Slovakia. Revelation chapter 14, verse I started 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, all right, which is America, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Right, she pushed her policies, her philosophies on the rest of the planet, which caused them to be conformed to which will cause them to be conformed to the image of the beast, the new world order, and receive the micro C-hip technology. And once you do that, then you're consciously making a decision to be on the side of Esau, Edom, the nation of the so-called white man, the wicked of the earth. Once Yahweh Shai comes to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, there's going to be a war that's going to take place, and you're taking the side of the wicked rather than the side of the righteous, which only the elect of the nation of Israel can take the side of the righteous anyway. Which they will do that by not receiving the micro C-hip. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, this is the consequence of receiving that micro C-hip. The Lord is going to make you feel every bit of his anger with no mercy. All right, through the thermonuclear missiles, through the thermonuclear fire. All right, America is going to be turned into a lake of fire. That's because of the hundreds of millions of nuclear bombs that are going to explode on this land, and he shall be tormented. That fire is going to torture you. All right, with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, meaning for a very long time, and they have no rest day nor night. So, I always say the Lord has the power to stop time, to speed up time, to reverse time, all right? And he's omnipotent. He's all powerful. He can do whatever he wants to do. Whatever you think that is impossible, the scripture says that it is possible to the Lord, roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord fuck around and even though it's going that destruction is going to take place within 1 hour, it might be that 1 hour might seem like an eternity, a very long time. You ever be waiting for an hour to pass, and you're not You're not busy, you're not occupying, you just looking at the time. That shit seem like more like 3 or 4 hours, you know, and your mind is tormenting, you know. So you don't want to be on the Lord's bad side as a Hebrew Israelite in the day of the Lord's judgment, man. You don't want to receive that micro seed. It says, "In the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that kept the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai." And this is what the elect of the nation of Israel is waiting for. You know, this prophecy to unfold, because we know that things is going to speed up. You know, the Lord says he's going slap it. For the elect's sake, he was going to speed up the time. I forget exactly how it was worded at the time, at the moment. But the Lord said he was going to speed up the time, and we're already seeing that, and it's going to continue to speed up, especially once that micro seed is implemented, made mandatory. All right. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory forever and ever to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.